How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about something today that isn't the easiest to bring up, nor is it really the easiest to talk about because this has to do a lot with my personal life. And this kind of came out of the water today, and it's nothing that I really love talking about, nor do I really bring it up a whole lot because it's very personal to me. It's a very big deal. And this is something that if you are upset about what I'm going to tell you what happened, I do apologize. It's not the person that I really want to depict, and that's not the type of person that I am. And it's really unfortunate that this is where we are today. And, this was a situation that happened 7 years ago. And here we are in 2022 talking about what happened. So, I don't really bring this in my streams either because I want you to feel like you're in a whole new community whenever you join my Discord, whenever you join my stream, and that there's a whole lot of people that you can kind of go to and forget about your troubles. And that's one thing that I feel like I've done a really good job of. And that's one thing where I'm very inclusive, and I just want to make sure that everyone's safe and a really positive environment. And that's really what I've built here and something that I feel very proud of. And so I want to talk to you a little bit today about what had happened and basically why it's important to talk about. So 7 years ago, I was 16, and a family member of mine really delved hard into drugs. And it's just not an easy conversation, I know, and I'm sure there's many people out there who have similar experiences. Drugs, it's not an easy war, and it's something that even to this day, they're not winning it. They're not on the up end yet. And that was 7 years ago. And this is where they started really getting into doing more and more. And this is something where I just felt very uncomfortable being around all of it because if you know me as a person, I don't do drugs. I don't stay around them. They're not a part of my life. And I had walked up to my family member and I said, hey, this thing you got going on, the people you're bringing around, the scene that it's causing, I don't really want to be a part of this anymore. And I don't really want to be around your life when you're just throwing it away with a bunch of drugs. And there was an argument, and my family member had went on to Facebook and made a post. And unfortunately, this is where it got posted, and they said that I was disowning them because of their sexual orientation, which just isn't true at all, because even afterward, we had a conversation after we just talked about drugs, and then I sat them down and I was like, hey, like we just talked about this. It was about the drugs, and I really just can't be around those anymore. This is something that I don't even feel safe around. And it's one thing too, where if you're a part of my community, it's all inclusive. I just want everyone to feel like they have a place to be. I don't want anyone to feel like they're not welcomed. If you want to do what you want to do, I fully support you. And this is just something that it's very hard for me to talk about because it has nothing to do with orientation or sexuality and everything to do with just a severe drug problem that's going on to this day. And it's really, really difficult because I've seen that person at very, very low points that no one should ever have to see. And this screenshot of this message that was on Facebook that was taken down within like a day was sent to somebody today, 7 years later. And that's a long time to be holding that screenshot. And it's just crazy that you would hold something that long just to try to attack someone. And it's wild. And I mean, I know who it was, and it blows my mind because a lot of you know that I had a special project that I was working on that I no longer can post because of this situation. And I don't really have words for it. And I just hope that all of you really watch this and understand that if I did offend anyone, I'm truly sorry, but this is not where I wanted to be even going with this, because this was strictly just about drugs and a big problem in my family that we're still dealing with. and it got twisted very hard into being a screenshot that was incorrect, that was even deleted, like within a day. And I don't know what more to say on that. You know, I support you no matter what you're gonna do, and that's one thing. Even with me being a teacher on YouTube and just really trying to express how to play the game and how to get better, this is something where no matter who you are, if you come to me for advice and you really want to learn, I will teach you. I will show you how to play, and it doesn't matter who you are. In my Discord, there's tons of different people, and I'll help each and every one of you the same way. So I really do hope that you all understand what has happened today. And I just don't want to give that screenshot any more power than that person already thinks that it has, because that's not who we are in this community, and that's not who we're trying to depict. And I just don't think that that's correct. So I do just hope that you were all still with me after this. And I just want to make sure that we clear the air on this situation, because, again, that's not who I want to depict. That's not who I am as a person. That's not who I've ever been as a person. So I want to make sure that I have each and every one of you still with me. And, you know, if you're upset about it, I understand. I truly do. I get it. But I love all of you, as always. That's never going to change. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks.